So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's us or them, always has been, always will be. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
And here's Thuram! Thuram! Kaka.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
DiMarco going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Veron. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Schneider.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's delightful. Oh, super find. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mateus, Ibrahimovic. Oh, that was vital.
DiMarco. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
He's had a shot! Goal! Inter! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Batistuta, he takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That'll be a throw. Veron is always looking to break lines.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ricci. And it's McTominay. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kaka. Now it's Van Basten. Ricci. Nice looking ball. Batistuta looking to get on the end of this. And it's Otto. He's picked his way through. Fired deep towards the back post. And here's the chance to counter. DiMarco. Now it's Van Basten. And that's another good win of the ball. Otto. Now this could be a chance.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
That's a sharp pass. That is good alertness. It's a searching pass, and he cuts out the supply. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And the action is back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
DiMarco. Ibrahimovic. Oh, this is a very good run. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Rijkaard cuts it out. Ricci. Thuram constantly looking for the ball into the box. Well, played right into his path. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Inter certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
McTominay. DiMarco. McTominay. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Kaka. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Batistuta. Mateus. He is through here. No. He's got it all. He's scored. And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Rijkaard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Now it's DiMarco. DiMarco puts them all in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Long ball looking to counter. Kalulu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. But they've got it again. Driving on and making good progress. Kaká. There he goes, motoring, and a shot! That is a brilliant interception. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. And Inter now could counter-attack. Look at the space here. Poor robust challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Di Marco goes on a charge down the left. Mateus looking to run onto it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Lovely ball and goes for a shot! Yes! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And that's definitely not his best. Another throw-in. Looking to play him in. Played in. Climbs up big! And he hits the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. This is the time you need that pace.
Ricci gets a good foot in there. Mateus, this is promising. And he welcomes it in. Oh, important interception. Schneider and Mateus. Mateus demonstrating his defensive quality there. Di Marco going full tilt down the left. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Good challenge, excellent challenge. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's McTominay.
That's good play from him.
He's looking unstoppable. He's got away. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Batistuta. Ibrahimovic. And here's Shevchenko. Right. Goes for a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And that's a throw-in. He's gone for goal! Dealt with nicely by the defence. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to pass it through. Fires it, and a chance! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And it's Hernandez. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
It's their second corner of the game. Mateus goes short. A lot of space ahead of him. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Ibrahimovic. Pirlo. Zanetti. Cross into the box. It's Pirlo! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Look. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Decent hit and on target. Milan have it back and can go again. Shevchenko. He is through here. Some good work on the right flank here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Takes a shot!
Veron really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, smashing header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Shevchenko. He's found a way through. DiMarco. That's an imaginative pass. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Veron, looking for a runner. Rijkaard. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And that's going right the way across. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta has it in a wide position. Hernandez with the delivery. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Referee has just said play on. Oh, good-looking ball. Veron providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. And the cross comes in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's had it nicked away. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Rafael, and a chance! Kaká. Mateus. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Serginho. Maldini gets a foot in here. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Mateus. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Quality ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus, and this is Shevchenko. They're urging him to... Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Signore e signori, chiunque abbia parcheggiato l'auto sulla strada all'esterno dello stadio
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
While the stage is set, climbs up big! Goal! Manchester United! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made it class.
It's a mighty effort! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Alexander-Arnold. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's not got that quite right. Osei Samuel. And he was quick to react. Evan, driving forward. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Quick look, then he's got full. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Tries to pass it through. Aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Alexander-Arnold. Darren Fletcher can so cleverly bypass the press. Bruno Fernandes gets into a good position. And he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Decent chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Ferdinand. This looks promising. Steaming on goal. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Knocks it into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Darren Fletcher.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He came in hard, very hard. And he's going to have his name taken.
Heaven really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Roberts engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Ferdinand. Evan. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Decent chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now the header comes in! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Over to the left. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now he's off and running. Šeško with 2 goals already to his name. Shot a goal! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Please welcome to the field.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And if you have just... And a shot! He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, what a mistake! He is through here. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is faded wide.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Bale. Now who's going to be first to this? Great ball, and he's in here. And he shoots! And he's heaved it away. That's a sharp pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Played out to the right. Gets into some space. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Backward it goes. Shoots! No, it's wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
It's not an especially good pass, that. That dugout. Oh no, this does not look good. Goes for a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he's gone looking for safety.
The attendance for this match
He's got away.
28,599.
He's in plenty of space here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And it's made its way to him. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Looking for options for movement. Can he latch on to this? Out of play for a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? And the shot! No, that's just wide.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Heaven. Shesh, he's had it! And it's in! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. The muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Ferdinand. And claimed it back swiftly. Osai Samuel.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tries to play it through. Great vision. Šeško. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Number 16, number 28, coming on the field, number 9, Kurhashi, number 29.
Šeško. And he's had a hit. Oh, impressive strike.
Šeško clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Showing great feet there. Osai Samuel. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, that's fabulous. Heaven. Can he get on the end of this? O'Shea, distributed tidily. Could try cutting inside here. Fired deep towards the back post. It's out for a goal kick. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh no, what has happened here? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No way through there. O'Shea. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
3 minutes added time.
Osai Samuel. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Chance for a shot! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Some of those players look
And we're done. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a...